This guided yoga asana practice focuses on back strength and opening. Please be sure to make any adjustments or modifications you need to honor your practice today. To begin, come and lay down on your mat in Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together to touch with your knees out wide, and bring your left hand to your heart and the right hand to the base of your belly. Begin to deepen your breath and turn your focus inward. On your next inhale, hold your breath up at the top. Open mouth, let it go. One more like that. Breath in, fill up. And release. Now begin to engage your Ujjayi pranayama, your Ujjayi breath. Seal your lips. Slightly constrict the back of your throat. Visualize and listen to the sound of your breath moving through that space. On your next inhale, stretch your arms up overhead and then tee them out to either side. Bring your knees together, lift your feet, and begin to rock side to side. Just massage out your low back, create a little more length in your spine. Now go ahead and rock up to a seat and come to stand at the top of your mat. Feet together to touch. Bring your hands to pranam, palms to touch at your chest. Close your eyes, samastiti. Feel your energy grow upward as you root down through the soles of your feet. Listen to the sound of your inhale and exhale. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands at your side, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway, look up, breath in. Exhale, step back to plank, hold here. Now lower all the way down to your belly, untuck your toes. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra, lift your chest away from your mat. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift up, press the heads of your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release. Last one, breath in, lift up. Exhale, down. Tuck your toes, press your hips back, Balasana, child's pose. Press your forehead to your mat. Stay with your breath. If there's any tension in your shoulders, bring your hands a little bit wider. Send your hips a little further toward your heels. And then inhale, rise back up to a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Send your hips high, gaze toward your navel. Press into your palms and send the weight back onto your heels. Stay and breathe. Flowing through Surya Namaskar A, inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet between your hands. Look up, breath in. Fold, breath out. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach your arms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana, hands at your side. Inhale, Urdhva, reach up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. A little more weight in the ball mounds of your feet. Look up, breath in. Chaturanga Dandasana, step back, lower, all on your breath out. Inhale, flip the tops of your feet, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Stay and breathe. Focus on the length in your spine as you press your hips up. Keep your gaze toward your navel. Breathe. Even inhale and exhales. This is your breath, your practice, your movement. On your next inhale, look to the top. Exhale, feet between your hands. Look up, breath in, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, Urdhva, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Urdhva, lift, press into your feet. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, breath in, look up. Chaturanga, step back. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, inhale, press your thighs away from your mat. Adho Mukha, down dog, hips high. Stay and breathe. Press all parts of your palm into your mat. Feel your heels reach a little deeper for the floor. One more time through inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet between your hands. Halfway, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, Urdhva, reach up. Exhale, Tadasana. Urdhva, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, breath in, look up. Chaturanga, step back. Keep the elbows in, Urdhva Mukha, inhale, pull your heart through. Adho Mukha, exhale, down dog. Stay and breathe. And on your next exhale, drop your knees to your mat, Balasana, child's pose. Rest your forehead down, knees wide, big toes to touch. Slow down your breath. Now stay here, but lift your forehead off your mat and then walk both hands over to the right side. Continue to press your hips back toward your heels and feel the stretch along the left side of your body. Keep your chest square to the floor. Stay for another 3, 2, and 1. Lift your forehead, walk back to the center through to the left side. As you reach to the left, feel the stretch through the right. Continue to press your hips back. Breathe here for another 3, 2, and 1. Now make your way back to center and rise up to tabletop. Come into your plank position. Now keep your hips and shoulders at a level height and then shift your weight forward onto your tippy toes. So now your shoulders are just passing your wrists. Now keep that level and then shift your weight back and forward and back and forward. Continue. Keep that level energy there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, move through your chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha, down dog. Now drop your knees, come into Balasana, Child's Pose, and take a few rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, rise back up to a tabletop position and come into your plank. So we're going to move into Vashisthasana side plank from here, but we are going to take the modified variation first. So from your now plank position, come back to tabletop, drop your knees down, and then take your right foot, spin it out to the side, and then bring your left leg long so that the left foot and your right knee are in line with each other. Press into your mat, pull your rib cage away from the floor. Reach straight up through your top arm. Now stay here and breathe for another 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center, tabletop. Then go ahead and switch it out. Bring your left leg out to the side, right leg out long. Make sure your left knee is in line with your right arch. Press firmly into your palm. Reach through your right fingertips. Keep pulling the left side of your rib cage away from your mat. Breathe here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release back to center, tabletop. And for our second round of Vashisthasana, you are welcome to take that variation with the knees down. Otherwise, now stay in your plank position. And then from here, spin onto the knife edge of your right foot and reach your left arm straight up. You can keep your gaze down toward your mat if you need, otherwise gaze up toward your top hand. Feel the right side of your rib cage pull away from your mat, rainbow up through your hips. Press evenly into your bottom palm. Breathe here for another 3. Last 2. And 1. Come back to your plank position and then switch sides. Spin onto the knife edge of your left foot. Reach your right arm straight up. Press firmly into your bottom palm. Feel the top side of your chest open up. Lift your hips further away from your mat. Stay and breathe. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back to center. So now we're going to work on a little bit of control through our transition. From plank as your center position, you're going to switch back and forth from Vashisthasana on the right and then to the left. So on your inhale, spin onto the knife edge of your right foot, bring your left palm to your chest, and then come back through center, spin onto the left side, just bring your right palm in front of your chest. One more time, spin to the right, bring your left palm to chest, come back through plank, spin on to the left, and bring your right palm to your chest. Now come back to plank, drop your knees down, and then flip the tops of your hands down to your mat so your palms face up. In this position, just take gentle rocks forward and back to stretch your wrists. As you're ready, make your way into Balasana, Child's Pose, and just take a moment to slow down your breath. On your next inhale, rise back up tabletop, tuck your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Take a few rounds of breath here. Now inhale, look to the top, step your feet behind your wrists for Padangusthasana. Take your peace fingers, grab for your big toes, palms face toward one another. Lengthen, and on your exhale, bend your elbows, fold your torso toward your thighs. Be sure to bend your knees as much as you need here if you're still working on creating the length in your spine. Close your throat, chin to chest. Pull your scapula away from your mat. Last 3, 2, and 1. Release from your fold. Step your left leg back to a lunge, and then walk over to the left side of your mat. Turn your toes in, heels out, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. Use your block here if you need. Make sure there's a little more weight in the ball mounds of your feet and stay active through your Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor. Last few breaths. On your next inhale, bring your hands to your hips and rise up to stand. Keep your left foot turned in, turn your right toes out. Make sure your right heel is in line with your left arch. And then reach your arms out long, gaze over your right fingertips and reach to the right. Tick-tock your arms, Utthita Trikonasana. Ground down firmly through both feet. Feel a long line of energy from your tailbone up through the crown of your head. Reach straight up through your top arm. Breathe here for another 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, rise up and reverse this position. Take your right arm, reach straight up, stretch to the right side of your body. And release. Switch sides. Turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out. Check in with your heel to arch alignment. Reach your arms long, and then reach to the left. Tick-tock your arms, Trikonasana. Keep the length in both sides of your body. Activate your legs as you press down through your feet. Stay with your breath and pull the top side of your chest open. Breathe here for another 3, 2, and 1. Rise back up and reverse this position. Reach your left arm straight up, stretch through the left side of your body. And exhale, release. Turn your toes back in, heels out. Interlace your fingers behind you, peel your chest open. Exhale, fold forward, reach your fists overhead. Relax your neck. Bring a little bit more weight into the ball mounds of your feet. And breathe here for another 3, 2, and 1. Gently release the grip of your hands. Walk back to the top of your mat, low lunge. Step to a plank position, and then go ahead and lower down to your forearms, forearm plank. Now just stay here and breathe. Keep the shoulder heads right above your elbows. You're welcome to remain in this position. Otherwise, begin to walk your feet up towards your elbows, lifting your hips. Press firmly down into your elbows. Bring your weight a little bit more forward. Lift your heels. And release your knees down to your mat. Balasana, bring your knees together this time and bring your arms behind you along your side, palms up. Just allow your shoulders to melt toward your mat. Slow down your breath. On your next inhale, rise back up and then come to lay down on your belly. Bring your palms right below your shoulders. Pull your elbows in, press into the tops of your feet. We're going to practice 10 rounds of Bhujangasana Cobra. Start with small lifts. Inhale up, exhale lower. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale down. Keep going. Last 8, 7, pull the heads of your shoulders away from your ears. 6, up, release. Last 5. Inhale 4. Inhale 3, and lower. Inhale 2, and lower. Last 1, breath in, lift your heart up, and release. Tuck your toes. And come to sit back onto your heels with the feet tucked underneath you for Garudasana. First, take your right arm, wrap it underneath your left, join the palms. Lift your elbows up towards shoulder height, pull your shoulders down your back. You can always grab for opposite shoulders if that's feeling a little tight. Stay with your breath. Last 3, 2, and 1. Unwind your arms and switch it out. Bring the left arm under, right arm over. Pull the heads of your shoulders away from your ears. As you stretch through your upper back, continue to feel your sternum press toward your elbows. Last 3, 2, and release. Go ahead and come to a standing position and then interlace your fingers behind you. Reach your fists overhead and fold forward just to counter and open up your chest after that. Relax your neck, bend your knees as you need. And then release, come back down to a seated position. Place the tops of your feet flat on your mat. Take your hands and grab for the outsides of your feet by your heels for Sasangasana or Rabbit's Pose. From here, keep the grip firm and lift your hips away from your heels. Round your spine, hover the crown of your head just above your mat. Feel the stretch across your shoulders, across your upper back. Stay and breathe for another 3. Keep the grip firm for 2. And 1. Release back down to a seat. And bring your seat in between your heels, in the middle of your feet. Virasana, Hero's Pose. Stay, sit nice and tall. Slow down your breath, close your eyes. Now blink your eyes open, come to tabletop and just stretch one leg out at a time. And then make your way back down to lie on your belly. Bring your arms along your side, palms down. Press into your feet. And then inhale, lift your chest off your mat and fly your arms back, then lift your feet off your mat. Stay here and breathe. Pull the heads of your shoulders up and back. And on your next exhale, release. Bring your left cheek down to your mat. Second round, bring your chin back to center, palms down along your side. And then inhale, lift your chest, reach your arms up and back, lift your feet. Stay and breathe, lift a little higher. Energize through the toes. You got it. On your exhale, release back down, bring your right cheek to your mat. Now bend your knees and take some windshield wiper motions with your legs side to side. Just release your low back. Then come back to center, bring your chin back to center. Now reach your arms straight in front of you. First, lift your right leg off your mat, as high as you can while keeping your hips square. Energize through the lifted foot. And then release, switch side. Lift your left leg off your mat. Energize through the lifted foot. Stay with your breath. And release. Now press yourself back up to a seat and into Balasana, Child's Pose. Again with the knees to touch and then arms behind you along your side, palms up. Now on your next inhale, rise up to a seat. Bring your right leg out wide and bring your left foot to the inside of your right thigh. And then fold forward. Keep your chest square over your right leg. Press the heads of your shoulders back. You can always use a strap here if you need. Keep the length in your spine as you fold. Now take your right arm, bring it to the inside of your right leg, And then take your left arm, reach it up and over to stretch along the left side of your body. Keep your right foot active. Keep the top side of your chest open. Option to grab for the inside of your right foot. Stay with your breath. Now inhale, rise back up and switch it out. Bring the left leg out wide. Right foot to the inside of your thigh. Reach your arms up and fold over your left leg. Keep the left leg active. Imagine there's a string attached to your sternum that is pulling you toward your left foot. Stay with your breath. Take your left hand, bring it to the inside of your leg, and then take your right arm, reach it up and over. Turn the chest open, stretch through the right side of your body. Keep the length all the way through your fingertips. Option to grip the inside of your left foot. Last few breaths. On your next inhale, rise back up and come to a seat. Now we're just going to wind down briefly. So come to lay on your back. Bring your knees in toward your chest and begin to take circles with your knees in one direction. Nice big circles. And go ahead and switch directions. Now come back to center and then just rock your knees side to side, twisting from one side to the other, nice and controlled with your movement. Now bring your knees back to center, send your feet straight up to the ceiling, bring your arms along your side, palms down. Press your feet toward the ceiling, pull your toes back toward your belly. Stay here and breathe, press your shoulders into your mat. Last 3, 2, bend your knees, wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a big, tight squeeze. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Exhale, Shavasana. Send your legs long in front of you. Bring your arms along your side, palms up. Close your eyes. Come back to your natural breath. Let your body soften from the tip of your toes all the way up to the crown of your head. Release your jaw. Unfurrow your brow. Your physical practice is for this moment. Let your body be still. Feel free to remain in Shavasana as long as you would like. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.